All right, so check it out. Let's hit this. We're going in on something fascinating. This is not your average, in the circle, trading, crypto, Forex, media, Google AdWords. This is not your normal platform. This is not your average, hey, look, it's going to be here tomorrow, here today and gone tomorrow. And look, we've scaled ourselves way beyond that. And that's why I'm attracting so many good people, is because they realize that this is not the same old station, right? We're doing things different. We're doing things that you can, grip, hang on, and you can ride this thing out. And you don't have to look left or right. You like that horse, put the blinders on, that horse races faster than anybody else. Well, that's what we're doing, putting the blinders on so we can continue racing. That's not what we do. So we have something that's solid, something that is outstanding, something that is off the charts. And I want you to see that today. I want you to understand what's so powerful about where we evolved to, because we've jumped out of the day-to-day. We've jumped out of the value added. We've taken it way beyond normal. We're in a space where it's like we went 360 on them, right? We went outside of traditional. We went beyond just Forex, beyond just crypto. And we're talking like asset backed, like straight up institutional type portfolio investing, like straight up massively, incredibly fascinating. I am so thrilled to be introducing this platform that was introduced to me by an amazing guy that's putting out awesome videos. I mean, he has a history, right? And I'm so glad I met him. I'm glad we hooked up. And I've actually been watching some of his stuff. So it's pretty cool. And that's my man right there. Yeah, Crypto Hogler. He is killing it. So I'm really, really impressed with what he does. And I love the way he does his videos. So it's an honor to be on his team and partner with him in this program. So I'm so glad that he did reach out and offered me an opportunity to take a look. And when I did, I said, okay, you know what? So a couple of weeks, check it out. And I was reading and trying to understand. I'm gonna tell you, I don't even know everything about it. I'm still asking questions, but I'm gonna tell you what was so impressive was at the beginning, of course, I read everything he sent me. And one thing that I admire about, like I said, Crypto Hogler, he wasn't playing. He sent me enough information. Like, some people don't send you much. Some people try to do that whole network marketing trick and say, oh, let me just invite you with some excitement. I don't play that. So, I respect network marketing. Believe me, that's where I got my start. But I want people to understand that that's not where I'm at. I know the game. So you don't have to come at me like that. And so my man gave me information. I went through the information. And it was perfect. It wasn't too much. It wasn't like too little. It sparked my, curiosity to a point where I did want to know more. And it gave me the opportunity to get enough to go start looking, because you're going to do your due diligence if you're in this space. And so I went to the site, I looked at the information and I was like, man, the site, just that first impression was like, man, it's so professional. This is different from all the other stuff that I even see, right? And have been involved with. And even some of my strongest platforms, this Taylor Capital, right, that I'm talking about, it's phenomenal. I love what they're doing. And so I was totally impressed with the fact that as soon as he sent me information, I had a chance to look at it. I asked a couple of questions, right? Because I didn't, every platform is different. And this one being like legit, institutional type, that's different from everything else that we normally see. So I'm using my history and experience with these other platforms, and outside of the DeFi space, and not really smart contracts, but this is just like that day-to-day ROI type stuff, right? And a lot of and we understand what goes on. There's some Ponzi-nomics here. I'm gonna tell you straight up, I do not agree with anybody that says just because there's a referral plan, there's Ponzi-nomics. It doesn't go together. That's a weird way to look at it. referral plans are to engage those leaders that have teams that can bring, a massive amount of value to that platform. And that out of respect for those leaders and those influencers out there, the platform wants to say, look, we can reward you, a little bit. Here's a token of our appreciation above and beyond what you would normally get. That's what they're doing. And anybody and everybody has an opportunity to be rewarded for actually introducing it to more people, so that the platform can build that volume up, and trading volume helps that obviously platform to stay around for a longer period of time. So there is so much more value when there is a little referral bonus that goes a long way. Now, the beauty of what they're doing, and I'm not going to give it away, I'm going to show you what they're doing so that you can obviously see that they're doing it the right way. They're not taking money from one person and giving it to somebody else. And that's what people, that's their first, ridiculous mindset, is that's what happened. No, that's what's happened somewhere else. But now we're in this legit, mindset. We're in a legit environment. And so we're not allowing that type of stuff to penetrate into the brand. And so that's what's so powerful about what we got going on with Taylor Capital, right? And that's why I chose to go ahead and jump in. And I'll tell you, and that's why I'm talking about it, because you're going to have to know there's things about it that if you're used to that daily ROI, you can talk Ponzi, you can say scheme, you can say, whatever. I'm just saying, if you're used to those day-to-day type ROI projects, you're going to have to stop and read and ask questions and observe, what's going on, so you can understand how it works, because it works like a real actual investment. Like, it's not like those crazy ones over there where, hey, look, you know what? I'm going to get this much per day. I'm going to tell you the first question that somebody asked me that was interested in it on my Telegram group. The first question was this: hey, how much they're paying per day? Because we've been inundated with that type of program out there that makes us think everything's supposed to work that way, and it doesn't. And that's why we know that we have something that's real, something that's closer to what traditional finance and traditional investments are. And so with those markets and things like that, we understand. I've been investing in stocks and things like this before, and so to see this, I was like, wow, man. So you have your own hedge fund, you have your own ETF, you have your own portfolio, you have that whole pool of different funds that are being managed by this amazing organization that is the one that even created or partnered with. I got to go back. We're going to look at it together. Anyway, there's an actual there's a trading and financial institution of sorts, right? Agency, if you will, that is handling all of that for Taylor Capital. You see what I'm saying? So that's so powerful, right? Taylor Capital is one piece of it, but then you have an actual experienced, I'm talking years of experience, that's sitting behind the actual Taylor Capital and making sure that everything functions. Man, this is off the charts, man. Look, Team Achieve just took it way to another level already. And this right here is setting it off. So let's go ahead and jump in so you can see exactly what happens from the start. Now, what you're going to see is a shell of the opportunity, but what it'll do is show you exactly what the site is like and all the different details about the site. I have not utilized the PC version because I use my phone to log into the dApps. And so I'm going to log into the dApp on my computer on MetaMask just so I can show you all about the site. But then if I don't screw it up, I'll be able to go ahead and jump on my phone and connect my phone to my PC. Sometimes I just can't figure it out, but I think I got it this time. And then I'll show you exactly what's going on because I wanted to get some results before I even made a video. And that's why I'm doing it right now. Okay. So join me real quick. We're going to jump in here and we're going to talk about Taylor Capital. Now I'm going to walk you through the site real quick, and basically I'm going to go from beginning. And I'm going to tell you, there's things in here that's so, man, it's just so powerful. I love what they're doing. All right. So I got my little video in the corner here. Well, I'm thinking about pulling that down. If you know, just so you can see the whole screen. I don't want to interfere with the screen. But for right now, you know, we'll leave it there, and hopefully that's okay. All right, let's connect the wallet, and let's see if we can go ahead and get it in here. So as you can tell, you got to go through all these steps. You know, the security is there. All right, boom. So we're connected, and that's how that starts. So after you get connected, if you want to, just because it's on my mind, if you want to find your particular wallet address, there's a few ways you can find, wallet address. If you want to find, because you know your wallet address right there. If you want to find your referral code, then let me just to get it out the way. If you hit more details right there, that's one place you can find it. Your referral code, you can hit that copy and you can go ahead and do that. Now, there's another thing that you can do just because we're here, and I'll just show you because we're here. You hit referral program, you scroll down and see right there, it says copy, boom, you can click that. So number of ways that you can do it, right? So let's go back to start. All right, so here we are, Taylor Capital, right? So we're going to walk through this thing. I'm telling you, these guys put this together so good. It's not cluttered. I mean, I create websites and I've been doing that for years, and I've always tried my best to get it right. And a lot of times I put too much information or I don't put enough information. I'm like, man, why is there something always feel like something's lacking? Well, guess what? This is, almost perfect, because I'm sure there's something that they want to change. The closest thing to perfect as I can imagine with a website, it's just the way it's set up. It's really, really good. And so I'm gonna tell you this. This is how you can judge, how good this website is set up. When I go through the presentation, I've not done this. Like, this is my first video doing this, and it's late at night. If I flow to a point where you can follow everything that I say, that means that this site is set up amazingly well. Simple as that, right? So let's go. All right. So investments for everyone, build your portfolio. So when you listen to my videos, I talk about my portfolio, right? I do on some Sundays, I'll collect all of my different, programs, and I always say status of my portfolio or state of my portfolio, right? Like state of the union, state of my portfolio, right? So that's something that I use terminology wise, because it makes sense, right? You got multiple plays, you got multiple, projects in your purview, in your bag of tricks or whatever. And I call it my portfolio. Like, that's what most investments are. And so it's really cool to see that maybe I was on track. All right. All right, so let's get down to business. I know I'm just rattling because I'm so excited, man. I'm sorry, I'm excited. This is good stuff. So you can start with 1 BUSD. Where in the world do you ever see that? Now, I look, 1 BUSD. Now, when it says BUSD, or if it says USDT, then that's 1-to-1, right? So 1 BUSD is $1. $1. So where is it that you can actually go to a smart contract or go to a DApp and you can put in $1 to start your investment? That's crazy. That does not happen anywhere, right? Now, if you want to invest $1 and make 10 cents, that's totally up to you. I would not encourage it, nor will I recommend it. But if you just have to go there and you like this site and you're like, look, I just don't have the money, I'm sure you got 1 BUSD. The gas fees alone probably cost more than 1 BUSD. But you do what you got to do to get in this platform. Simple as that. Democratize the access to real world assets and business using the power of cutting edge technology. And so they're talking technology. I'm going to tell you, when I get to the frequently asked questions, there's something that they talk about, and they give you a comparison. They compare AI and bot, and they tell you, this is not a bot. This is AI. Somebody says, what's the difference? They said, with our AI technology, with their artificial intelligence, they have that level of machine learning that makes their technology better. A bot only does what it's coded to do. And I was like, wow, that's good, because I never really thought about it. I just thought AI and bot went hand in hand, AI, bot, EA. I just thought they were all the same thing, but they made it clear that no, we are not a bot system. We have actual people that are continually monitoring this so that we can provide the best service with our particular portfolio and investments. And I'm going to tell you, there are so many levels of best, and how they get to the best, then you're going to see. They look, I'm gonna have to, like I said, I got to flow. I got to make sure that you walk with me through this, right? We're talking cutting edge technology. I love that, cutting edge technology. No, don't hit start investment because you ain't ready yet. Let's keep it moving, right? What is Taylor? What is Taylor Capital? It is an investment platform that enables users to invest their crypto assets in real products and businesses with varying levels of risk, and build and manage their own investment portfolio. That sums up the whole thing right there. Now, if I had been doing this a few times, then I probably would have only said that. And then guess what I would do next? I would dive into my particular account and show you the status of my account. So definitely, prepare for that. But that right there is the summation of the platform. Really good stuff. There's, you should be like understanding that's what it's about. So build your portfolio. So right here, it talks about what they actually offer. This right here is, to me, what sets them apart from everything else. Everything else, right? Like for real, for real. So we're going to review the products because that's why we're here. So when we look at the products, we're looking at metals, indices, a Vendetta, which is a Forex model, C3PO. And then we have, why is that doing that? I don't know. Sorry, I didn't click on that, but it did it itself. So we got Forex, C3PO, right? Vendetta, indices, and metals. So here's what I want to do right now, because I want you guys to know what moved me to do what I am doing. So first thing, we're going to talk about metals. So metals, and here's what you're going to see. I'm going to tell you what's each one of these, right? Because you got to totally understand this. And then we're going to talk about Quant Forex, because that's key. As you can see, buy Quant Forex. That is key to this whole program. Okay. This is where the success lies. That's like the secret sauce. All right. So you can tell where most of the investments are because the transparency is there. Hey, look, this is how much is here. This is how much is here. How much, who, and how much you have to put in to get started. You see that it's a 30, right? Big difference, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Over here, you see how much is invested there, how much is invested there. All right. Now, you're probably asking the question, Rashid, you said Vendetta and you said Forex. Yes, I did. That's why I got to explain it to you so you know exactly what's going on. All right. So for metals, AI-based CFD trading on gold and silver. So real plain, real simple, gold and silver, bam, right there. Now, let's hit it more details. You're going to like this. This is the part. I mean, if you're not seeing what I saw when I first clicked on this whole program, man, I may need to go back to the beginning if you're missing it. Look at the depth. Look at the depth. Just follow me. Look at the depth, right? We have went from here's who we are, right? Here's who supports us, Quant Forex. And now here's all the portfolio plans. And now we're digging into the portfolio plans. They are showing you every detail. Like before you do anything, let me break it down. And we ain't even gotten halfway to the depth of what they provide for us to make sure that we understand that they have done their part to bring us quality platforms, metals. So $1 is all you need to drop in there if you so desire. I'm not sure who would do that, but hey, you know what? It's available. So here's what I like. One, they tell you it's weekly, right? Everything is weekly. So just get that piece. They may have something that comes later, might be monthly, things like that. But right now, everything we got is weekly. Now, what you're probably saying, what does this represent right here? I'm going to get to that. An innovative and secure way to invest in metals using cryptocurrency to maximize your returns. There you go, right? They don't guarantee anything. Just remember that. This is real trading. So an innovative and secure way to invest in metals using cryptocurrency. Got it. BUSD in, BUSD out. but in the middle, it's USD. Now, here is the profit and loss for they just 90 days ago. 90 days ago was when they went, the public got involved. Of course, they were in business before. They was running tests. They was doing some use case. They were running, this AI, making sure everything was working. So they didn't just start. But when they did decide to go ahead and offer, they said, okay, we're ready. Let's go. 90 days. So what you're seeing is they have brought back 89.57% in 90 days. Yeah, I think we all can add, right? We pass math, at the basic level. If it's 89 out of 90 days, that means estimated about 1% a day. Phenomenal, right? That's above average basically on a daily. But for those that need to know daily, that's about 1% a day. Now, for those that are rolling with the program weekly, here's kind of an average on the weekly. Okay, you can drop in some numbers and play with it if you like, no problem. But over here, it shows you with the metals project that plan itself on average has brought back about 3.3% a week. Okay. And as you can see, there's a 10% claim fee. And we'll talk about that in a minute as well, because they do some interesting things with that benefits the members as well. All right. So let's keep it moving. Now, I'm going to spend a lot of time here just so you know everything, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time on all of the plans like this. I just want to show you, what the setup is. So as you can see here, it's got a performance chart. So from March 18th over to June 18th, that's 3 months, right? Then they show you, here's our results. My goodness gracious. Man, if that's not mind blowing, I don't know what is. That thing just took, it's just like, because they're the machine learning. The machine is saying, oh, wait a minute, I understand what's going on. Let me figure out and let me, oh, wait a minute, the market is doing something weird. I don't recognize that. Oh, learn from that. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, got to shift a little bit. I got to tweak it. Oh, look, okay, I tweaked it. And now we're at about 4%. I tweaked it a little more, right? Okay, cool. 20 days go by, we're at 9%. I tweaked it a little more. Oh, machine learning, baby. Got it. Now I know what I need to do. Kicked in 11%. Yep, I think we're good. Bam, bam. What? That next week, it went from 9% all the way to 25%. Went from 25% all the way up to 29%. My goodness, we are on a roll. Now, let's check this out. Documents. So what happens when I click documents? Well, let's see. It says metal documents, view document. This is for everything that's happened up to this point. Every week, now you can see what they are actually trading. You can see the performance. Okay, you're like, all right, Rashid, all right, let's open it up. So when we open it up, so, and this is very important, because what you're going to see is on one of these, it's only about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks old, and it only goes in, and it's man, the AI on that thing is tweaked down so tight that it's like if anything is off, it doesn't trade. So it's one of those very, very, very low risk opportunities that does not trade unless optimum things are in place, right? And so you just may not see anything. Last week, we didn't see anything on the one that I'm going to talk about in a minute. All right. So now, with the zoom up, I have to go and figure out where, oh, there it is. Okay, it's coming up now. All right. So here's what it shows you. And I know you can't see it, but I'm going to show you in a minute. I just got to get it set up. It's kind of small, so I want to open it up. All right, so let's go here and let's go there. Okay. All right, so if you can see my screen, hopefully you can see that. I got it. I'm trying to open it up a little bit so it's big enough to read. Okay. All right, let's get that opened up for you. Okay, here we go. 6/16/23, right? Almost 12 o'clock at night. And right here, it says closed transactions right there. And so they've captured all of this. and it gives you profit and loss. It gives you open trades, closed trades. It gives you the graphics. It shows you everything that's going on. That right there is transparency, right? So they're showing you exactly what's going on. Now, there is my FS book. There is a reference to that as well. That's what I saw when I got in. I was doing my research and I was like, wow. So right here, it shows gold, right? So I don't see any silver on this one. So maybe the gold was the only thing that they was focused on. But at the end of the day, we got massive profit out of it. So it was good stuff. All right. So really, really happy with this particular week. It looks like profit 719. All right. So anyway, good week, a good week. So I just want to show you that because that right there is significant when it comes to what they're doing to make sure that the transparency is there. All right. So that's just part of what they do to provide us with that transparency. Now, why invest in this product? So it gives you a little information here. Investing in metals is a popular choice. Protection from inflation and intrinsic value. So, I can store value, when everything else is in flux, then you have an opportunity to continue earning with something that's solid, that's not going to fluctuate too much. So that's what gold and silver does for us. Unlocked contract. Your money is invested in metals. It's not locked. It can be claimed at any time following the claim rule of the investment window. This means that you have complete control over your investment and can access your funds whenever you need them without any restrictions or delays. Invest with peace of mind, knowing that your funds are always accessible and flexible. I hope that everybody caught that, right? So I don't have to say it over and over and over. You have control over your funds. Okay. And now that's exactly what happens with another platform that I talk about as well. And because it's not explicitly known. So when you look at it and you tell people that, they're like, oh, I didn't know that. So, it helps to know that. Here's something that you really want to know. And then I don't have to talk about it on every one of these. The deposit time. So this is critical information because I didn't understand this. I was told, but I just really didn't capture how this all worked. But it's cool because, like I said, we're back at the idea of not the ROI day-to-day, maybe Ponzi schemes. This is a real deal, right? Institutional grade AI that's working machine learning and trading like actual institutions do. On our platform, you can deposit funds whenever you want, but they will only start being invested in the next cycle. Understand this. Our cycles begin on Sunday at 6 p.m. EST, right? So the East Coast, and end on Friday, 12 p.m. EST, East Coast. Okay. So when you claim your profits, the money will arrive in your wallet by the end of the current cycle. Okay. All right. So that's what you need to know. Now, here's what's interesting. They don't all work the same way. Why? Because some of it's in the stock market, some of it's in Forex, and some of it's in crypto exchanges. It's not all the same. So that's what I'm saying. You really know how much more legit this is. Like, come on, guys. So anyway, claim rules. You can claim whenever you want, but the money will arrive to your wallet by the end of the current cycle. In this product, all cycles end on Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern time. All right, got it. So investment window. This is something that you got to understand, right? They just told you when you can deposit. They just told you when you can claim or withdraw. Now they're just giving you both really in the same little paragraph. For certain products like metals, Forex, and indices, we have an investment window feature. If you invest between Monday and Friday, your investment will start generating profits from the following Sunday, right? So if you invest today, then Sunday is when you will actually start that cycle, right? So the next day. However, if you invest on Saturday or Sunday, your investment will only start generating profits from the Sunday of the following week. So if I invest on it, and they say Friday or Saturday, and that's what they said in the Telegram group. It could be Friday or Saturday, I believe. I believe that's the case. I'm almost certain that's what they told me. If not, hey, no harm, no foul. Just get your funds in there and sit back and relax. And when they go in, they'll start trading and you'll start making money. It's no big deal. I had to wait a week because I did it, like in the middle of the week. No stress, I'm good with that. So, so that's how that works, right? Um, recommend doing your own research and risk assessment before making any investments. So that's what's up. Now, let's talk about quant Forex here because all of these have the same setup. Like I said, metals, Forex, and indices, they all work the same. All right. So you put some funds in on a Friday, you're good for Sunday, you start trading that week. If they go in on a Saturday or Sunday, then they'll be trading the following week. Or if you can get them in early enough, and this is, like I said, I believe this is the case, get them in early enough before the trading starts, before they send it to the broker, then you'll be able to go ahead and get in that cycle. If not, don't sweat it. Let it ride. And then the next week you'll be in the trade. So it's all good. It's all good. All right. So what I want to do now is let's come out of this and let's go back over here to products, because I want to go through each one. And then I'm going to talk about quant Forex. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not going deep into each one because I've already given you the information, right? So metals is rated at high risk, which I don't agree with that, but okay, high risk. Indices is rated high risk. I don't know why, but let's go with that. So let's take a look, right? Indices, a smart and efficient way to invest in stock market, right? Using crypto. Beautiful. Now, as you can tell, all the information is here, 57.4% in 90 days. Pretty awesome, right? Right here, it's looking at about 2.49% a week. And this is, like I said, it's average, obviously. So some weeks are going to be higher than others, but this is just an average for the week. But what you see is diversification. That's what I'm hoping that you recognize, the diversification. Now you can hit the documents. We can do exactly the same thing, but let's take a look. Look at what that machine learning is doing. So it takes off, right? March 18th takes off, doing its thing, rise, got to about 7%, and then it dropped. What happened? Both did the same thing at the same time, right? So that tells you something was happening in the market that they had no control over, and then it learned, and then it took off like amazing. I mean, this is crazy good. And so from May 6th to June 10th, which is like in 1 month, it went from 5% all the way up to looks like 21%, right? It's just growing. So basically week to week, you're looking at 5. This one's 11. This one's 14. So 5 to 11 is 6. 11 to 14 is 3%. And that's another 2.5. Looks like about 5%. And you're looking at about 3.5 right there. So beautiful. All plus. That's what we like. And then it gets into pretty much the same thing all over again. Okay. All right. So we already seen that. We already understand that. Vendetta. I'm gonna have to do that one last because that one right there is going to blow your mind. All right. So C3PO. So this one is interesting. This one just came, like I said, they just threw this in there about 2 weeks ago, and it doesn't trade every day. So I was very interested in this, and I like what I see. So I said, you know what, there might be some potential there. I'll be one to check it out and see what happens. So, high res weekly. So within the 2 weeks, right at about 6.7%, right? I ran it last week and it had 0%, no trades at all. Okay. So that means that it just didn't see nothing in light. So here it says a futuristic approach to investing using cryptocurrency and advanced technology, redefining the way we maximize returns. Okay, cool. I don't know what that means, and I'm definitely going to have that conversation when I get the opportunity with the COO and the CEO, because they have offered to go live, like to jump on a call, and I really look forward to doing that. So thank you, being that transparent. That's what got me really interested in the first place, was there was an AMA that was done. And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. And then I started looking, at other videos, but I did appreciate that. It helped me a lot to come on and make a decision. Average here is about 2.23%, because like I said, it's only been 2 weeks. It did not trade this week. So first week must have been 6.7%, because this second week it didn't trade at all. Now, here's what's different. As you see, there's no history, right? With this particular AI, there's no history. So what do? They give you their history. So all the tests they ran, all the trials, the demos, some live, they give you all of that for the months and months and months that they actually ran the AI ran it for this particular plan. And that's what they use to say, this is why we're bringing this plan to the platform. What's so powerful is it's success in documents for in-depth analysis and insight. So it says that you can download and review the historical performance data to make informed investment decisions, gain a deeper understanding of our strategies and projection, take advantage of this valuable resource to optimize your trading experience. So they're telling you, look, you can go in, pull down the performance data, right? Get a deeper understanding of the strategies and projections based upon the valuable information that we are providing to you. So you'll know how we came to the decision to add this to our platform. I love it. I love it. So why invest in this product? Well, let's find out. This is something, like I said, this is new, and I'm very, very intrigued by this. And I love Star Wars anyway. Investing in C3PO allows you to tap into the dynamic world of USTech 100. Boom. So if you know, or if you're investing in stocks, you know that USTech 100 is all about the tech stocks, right? And so you're talking Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and those similar type companies. So now you get an opportunity. Look at the diversification here. I know this is going on a little long, but my gosh, this is so powerful, you know. So I'm hoping that you're getting the value out of this, that I'm trying my best to do it justice. Just amazing what we got right here, right now. Right. So hopefully that gives you a little insight to why I chose C3PO as one of the ones I wanted to invest in. And right now, like I said, I haven't earned anything from it, but when you see what my first week was like, it don't really matter. As technology continues to shape the future, investing in C3PO gives you a chance to participate in the success of these influential companies. So look, same thing, high liquidity is what they say here. Join us in exploring the exciting world of USTech 100 with C3PO and experience the advantage of high liquidity. All right. So that's different right there. So as you can tell, they're not just cutting and pasting. They're actually telling you the real deal, right? That's not on the other ones. High liquidity is not in any of the other ones. So it does show you that they did the research. They have made an amazing site for us, and they provided so much good information for us to learn and to understand and make those informed decisions. All right. So, you know, Forex is Forex. It looks like that just tanked for some reason. You can go into the details. You can review it. I don't know what happened there. Like I said, 90 days, and it just dropped. What I do know is that in the last 2 weeks, it's been coming back up, right? So it's on an upward trend right now. But yeah, it did tank like crazy in the first. In the first. I think it was up like 67% in the first month, but then that second month, third month, it just tanked. Like I said, I just don't have the time to go in and do nothing with that. But what I will talk about is Vendetta. All right, here's the deal. When I first looked at the platform, got a little more familiar with it, I remember reading about Vendetta. Right, I think I was on the Telegram group, and they were talking about launching this new one called Vendetta. And they was like, you know, nothing better than, you know, having a vendetta in order to really, you know, bring on some massive gains. And so I was like, I don't know what's motivating that, but you know what? I like the movie. So, so here we are. So I dropped, you know, some funds into Vendetta. That's my first one. And C3PO, I dropped in there. That was my second one. All right. So you probably see this green check mark. Keep that in mind. We're going to talk about that too. All right. So Vendetta, let's go there. Minimum investment is 30 via USD or $30. Risk level is very high. You see it's at the top end of the dots. The other ones were high. This one's very high. So that tells you something right there. Now, depends on your risk tolerance, depends on where you go, right? My goal was, let me get in here, and I have risk capital. This is a platform that looks really professional, really good. Everything about it from an introductory perspective was spot on and beyond anything I've seen before. Some people look at it as, it's okay. No, this has proven to be phenomenal, and I'll show you in a minute why. But I went for the Vendetta because my risk tolerance is very high, and I saw that if the returns continue like it has been when I read through their data that they tested with, then I'm all in. I'm good. So I diversified by choosing Vendetta and C3PO. Most people are like, oh my gosh, you should go with the metals. No, metals are good. They're steady. I already have stuff like that. This right here is where my mind and my focus stayed. A cutting edge approach to currency trading using AI and cryptocurrency. So you're talking Forex market, but high risk. If you don't have risk tolerance, if you're nervous after one day and not knowing what's going on, this is not for you. But if you want to make real gains, this is for you. All right, let's do this. 51.55%. By the way, let me give you some insight. This is week number 2 or 3. Definitely not 3 months. Do you understand where we're going here? So I think it's week number 2. If not, I'll correct that in a minute. If it's week number 2, what are we looking at here? 51% in 2 weeks. But I think it's a little bit over 2 weeks. So I will definitely check that out. And by the end of the video, maybe I'll be able to correct that. All right. So let's go there. Simulate your investment. You can go here. You can say, this is how much I want to, invest or whatever. So right here, it says 17.18% in 7 days. You may be asking a question. Okay, is this real? Oh, yeah, it's real. Why? Because we just got 17% this week. That's powerful. All right, so keep that in mind. But I really got to figure out. See, okay, there we go. As you can tell, it doesn't have even the document. It doesn't have the results because it's not old enough, right? This is a baby that's producing like that every week. This is phenomenal. Look, I don't know who out there can understand that there is a high risk strategy that these guys are using that a lot of, coders out there are probably trying to figure out. They brought back 17%, not just this week, but they did it before and before. So they knew the consistency of it. Now, the market can still flip because you saw the Forex, the other one, right? So when I saw that one, I said, wait a minute, they probably are doing something to correct that problem, right? If you saw it tank like that, talking negative 60%, they had to go back and say, wait a minute, where did we go wrong? And they had to go ahead and flip that. So that was my idea, that even though this is very high risk, they probably have come up with a way that they will never have a 61% decline, but they may have a 60% incline. And I want to be on that road with them. All right, so why invest in this product? Here we go. Vendetta offers a unique opportunity for investors seeking higher returns in the foreign exchange market. With a more aggressive approach and higher risk, Vendetta sets itself apart from traditional Forex investments. While the market can be volatile, it also presents the potential for significant gains. Explore the possibilities of Vendetta. Embark on a high-risk, high-reward investment journey today. Exactly. So it says high potential returns. At Taylor Capital, we strive to provide our users with efficient and profitable trading options. Our Vendetta product is designed to target a 7% weekly return rate. This is higher than any other product in the market. It's important to note that these projections are based on extensive backtesting analysis. Explore our Forex page to learn more about this exciting opportunity. High liquidity, yes, I like that. The risks are a lot. Deposit time is the same. Claim rules, here we go. Similarly, when you want to claim your profits, you can do so at any time you want. However, Please note that there is a 20% claim fee for these products due to their higher potential returns. Also, keep in mind that the money will only be available in your wallet at the end of the current cycle, which ends every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern time. So if you make a claim on Monday, you will receive the money by the end of the week, right? So Friday is your day. Cool. Got that. Investment window, same thing. Sunday's got to be in there. Now, here's where we are going now, because I'm going to close this thing out in a very short period of time. About Quant Forex. Who is Quant Forex? Why is Quant Forex? What is the deal here? You see that check mark? This is so key to what I'm about to talk about. Quant Forex is a research and development company that specializes in artificial intelligence technology for trading in financial markets. Boom. What's the documents? Let's go to the documents. This is Quant Forex annual documents. This is their financial documents. I'm not opening them up because I don't really think we need to go that deep. But what I can show you is when you decide that you want to get involved and you join, look, my link will be below so we can aptly join teams. Let's make it happen. Let's rock this thing so we can help everybody get on something good versus something not so good, right? Get them away from those Ponzi-nomics, get them away from those crazy programs and put them on something like this, because this is the real deal. Annual return, annual return, annual return. They're not scared to say we're real, and we'll show you our tax returns. We'll show you that these are our financial documents. They're showing us that they're legit and they're not scared of it, right? So that right there, I think is very powerful. Let's go to the verification page. All right, let's see what that's about. All right, so when we go here, this is something else that I think people appreciate as well. All right, let's key. Why did my slider stop moving? Very weird. So company documents, so you can go there, check out the documents, all that good stuff. Not a problem. You can do that. Visual proof company images. Okay, got it. All right. So this right here is the man, right? He has amazing experience in this space. Very popular, well known with other major projects. And so I won't get into that right now because we're here for this, but this right here is Bruno. They call him Baba Black Sheep in the DeFi space. And so if you know that name, then you know he's the real deal. Quant Forex, their office is here. This is where they get down. And here's the team with the foundation in Montreal, Canada. Quant Forex is a leading fintech company that specializes in development of artificial intelligence for investment purposes. This is their wheelhouse. This is what they do. They don't play games. They're not tripping. They're doing this for real. Therefore, this is who you want on your side. Our team of founders and board members have over 20 years experience in the financial and technology industries and have successfully developed award-winning solutions in multiple countries. You got Bruno here. Like I said, he is the chief operating officer. Andreas Johnson, CEO. Pablo Springer is co-founder, and Felipe here is the co-founder as well. And yes, I went in and I checked. Here's one thing about when you see that there are LinkedIn links, right, and profiles. A lot of times when this is something that, I do when I do my due diligence and I have my criteria and I check off, different things. One of the things you look for is if they show that, hey, look, we have an actual LinkedIn profile. If you go look at the profile and the profile was created the same month that it was actually launched, that's a problem, right? Because if they say, hey, we got 20 years experience, but you only have a profile that was created the day that you created this particular platform, then yeah, something ain't right. So that's just one of the red flags that pops up. When I looked at this guy, when I looked at, all of them, you will know that they have years on their profiles, years. So didn't just create it to show off for this platform. No, legit. Invest with confidence. That's what that check mark is for. It says our verification process is robust, and we are highly confident in the trustworthiness and safety of this brand as an investment option. Okay, so we trust that the information presented on this page has instilled confidence in Quant Forex and their capacity to deliver top-notch products and services. That's why that check mark is there, because they've done a robust verification process, and C3PO was not there before. That is a new one that they added. Why? Because the other one wasn't working. They took it down and they put another one up. That's the due diligence. Like, hey, look, if our people aren't earning from this, if this one's not working, boom, guess what? They remove it. That's looking out for us. That's looking out for us, right? And so that's why I really believe in what they're doing. I love the platform. I love where they're going, and I'm on the road with them. All right. So let's look at the dashboard, and then we're going to bounce. So on the dashboard, you see that they have these variety of indices, indicators that pop up, and you can keep up with, what's going on. Right here, it says 12.8%. That 12.8% is when it stopped. By Friday, it was at 17%. So Vendetta went all the way to 17% for this past week. Very, very exciting. Okay. So this is dashboard, nice, clean, just really, really good stuff. Really good stuff. So I love what they're doing. And I want to go ahead and, like I said, just get in touch with me. If you're interested in the platform, then you definitely want to go to my Telegram group. You'll have all the information. I got updates from the official Telegram group. I look forward to, like I said, doing a presentation with the guys, COO, CEO. Like I said, as soon as I got signed up, my sponsor, he hit up Bruno, and he, shot me a message, like a welcome message, but answering the question that I had. Like, I was like, man, that's amazing, right? Just to have that level of just connection with the opportunity and with his members, just a level of respect right there. And so I really, really just grew, my respect just grew from that moment forward. So I knew I was in the right place, with good people. And then in the Telegram group, we just saw that the CEO was like, hey, if you want to, have a conversation, if you need help, with information, if you want to, do a video, I mean, just open it up. It says, look, hey, what can we do together? We're going to grow together. That's what we're going to do. All right. So with that being said, I thank you. I appreciate you. I'm going to try to get the my personal results up so you can at least see what's going on with my particular account, and then we'll go from there. All right. Peace, and talk to you soon. All right. We're back. All right. Check it out. Let's go ahead and go over to my, I don't know why that thing comes up and it doesn't go away. I thought it's supposed to go away, but anyway, still there. All right, here we are. We're going to go over to my mobile. All right, so hopefully you can see that. As long as we're good, then I'm gonna go ahead and roll with that. Oops, I think it went away. That's not cool. All right, let's go back. Sorry about that. You're like, I don't want to see you, Rajit. All right, so we have the mobile here. So of course I gotta look down. So the only thing I wanted you to see here, where the CEO, right? He says, if anybody, he says, I just had a nice call, a video call with a member of the group that was doing research about the project. And so that was nice. And then he says, if anyone wants to engage in a private or group call, please feel free to book a call with me, the CEO and founder, while we set up an AMA so we can discuss any topic you want. Like, how cool is that? Right. And so I thought that was pretty awesome. And so, of course, I jumped on in there and was like, hey, I'm looking forward to it. Let's go. And so that's going to be pretty exciting for me. So that was my response right there in the green. So looking forward to doing that. Right. Support my channel. Yeah, we're doing that as well. All right. So we're going to go out, and I want to go over to, gotta find it. There we go. All right, so we're gonna get this logged in, and we're going to the MetaMask. All right, so I want you to roll with me over here to MetaMask, and let's see. That's weird. I don't know what that's about. All right, so Taylor Capital. Yeah, I've been logged in. So maybe, okay, yeah, let me go and so like I said, you have to always connect. So let's connect. Okay, got it. So we connected. This is my account. So I'll just really quick, I'm going to go over this. I already went over everything. So the only thing I'm doing is showing you, hey, look, I got skin in the game. That's all I'm showing you. No, no messing about. I just want to make sure that everybody knows that this is what it looks like when you actually have something in there in the platform. Okay. All right. So for the dashboard, like I said, I only have it on my phone, so unfortunately it's not big and nice and like it was before. It just gives you a little more perspective. So let's take a look here just to let me get that background so you can see it better. So it says 12.88 for Vendetta, but if that was true, then it will look a little different here. Okay. So here it shows you that I put in 1,000 BUSD, and for 1 week, I got a $170 return or profit on that 1,000. That means 17% and some change. I was like, whoa. Like, how many people out there capture that level of magnitude? Like, do you fully get this? There are most platforms, trading platforms, do not pay 17% a month. And some people are of the mind that 4 to 5% a month is good. Some people say 10% is amazing to get per month. What would they say about 17% in the first week that I'm in the program? Now, mind you, it's already done 50%. So this 17% is like week number 3, I think it is, right? It was, now I think it's 3, right? 17 is 51. So if it's averaging 17% a week, they're shooting for 7%. It's averaging 17%. What's the term? Under promise, over deliver. They have definitely got their picture in the dictionary for over promise and under deliver. They are the definition of that, right? Under promise, over deliver. Please make sure I get that right. Under promise, over deliver. Phenomenal. Like, my hat off to the guys that put together the Vendetta AI, coding for that. Phenomenal. You're doing an amazing job. Look, I'm not saying you're going to do it every week. I mean, you've done it for the last 3 weeks, but we know that it could fluctuate. We know that this is high risk. We know that it could go up, go down. You may be sitting there holding a button and saying, my finger's tired, and you take your finger off the button. Now we're getting 2%. I get it. You know what? I'm okay with that because I understand the dynamics of the game. All right. So if you want to look at anything else, we've already went through everything. The referral program. So the reason why I click on that is because it looks different because I actually added my name. And so when you get invested in the platform, then just get in touch with me, and then I'll walk you through how to do that. Well, honestly, I forgot how I did it, but anyway, I'll talk to my sponsor. He sent me a video as well. And so we'll get you squared away on that. What's the lifetime bonus? I don't think I talked about that. So the lifetime bonus, this is what that means. This is where the whole Ponzi-nomics type conversation comes from. It's weird. I don't know why anybody even included that into the conversation, because it's not even real on any platform. So anyway, we'll have that discussion next time. When somebody makes a deposit and the platform decides that they want to pay out referral bonuses, there are some places that they will take, you put in 1,000, they'll take, the 1% off the top and give it to the person that referred you. And that's how they pay those referral bonuses, which we know that's just not right. Because if I give you $1,000 to put into a platform to work for me, I would want that to work for me, all of it. So that's where that whole idea is about, they're doing things not right. Well, guess what? Taylor Capital takes your whole 1,000 and invests it, and they work it. And when you get some profit, they take 10%. When you get ready to claim, they're going to take 10%, right? So that 10% claim fee, they say, you know what? Thank you for being our client. We're going to take 1% of our claim fee, and we're going to give that to the person that referred you. How cool is that? Like, how cool is that? So anyway, we know that that's above board, that's legit, and that's the right way to do business. All right. Lifetime bonus. You can definitely benefit from that as well. So everybody has a level playing field. Everybody can benefit, no problem. Quant Forex is running the back office for Taylor Capital, making sure that the trades are getting through, making sure that everything is working like it's supposed to. And they have a robust verification service for every single product that they add to the platform. That's how they protect you and me. This has been a Taylor Capital review, update, and a status report for Coach Rashid and my particular account and my experience from day one. Very excited, and I look forward to having more conversations with you, and they will not be this long. All right. Hey, peace, and y'all take care, and I look forward to the next conversation.